Hello everyone and welcome to today's special edition of the Bully Bugs Files. I am editing Tom as I'm currently sat at my desk editing the actual thing. So what happened was yesterday on the Third Channel, I interviewed a wonderful person called Frank Stone. She's an actress, an actor and writer, best known for Bucket, which was a BBC4 sitcom where her and Miriam Margolyes were together. She's appeared in many things such as Fresh Meat, Doc Martin, Ashes to Ashes, but she has done some Doctor Who work. Now, I had obviously knew this, so I had asked Doctor Who related questions. Didn't cut them out of the original interview, but what I have done is popped them as their own separate video as part of the podcast, The Bully Bugs Files. So, hope you enjoy the video. Bye! And do you have a certain genre of TV that you've not yet worked in that you would like to learn more about to get an in and work on it, whether or not as a writer or as an actor?
Yes. Okay. So I definitely do. Number one, I want to play a baddie. I never play baddies, proper full-on baddies. I think I have in some Big Finish things, maybe. But I'd like to play a proper baddie, a big main role baddie. That is a dream. Be it a psycho, be it an alien, whatever. I've done some Big Finish things, and I was in Jupiter Ascending sci-fi film, and I absolutely loved that by the Wachowskis. And that was amazing, being on a film that was completely like, I mean, you know, I worked on it for ages. So still couldn't really tell you exactly what it was all about, but we had a brilliant time and I really liked it. And there was something sort of, I don't know. So yeah, if you're going to get me to do it, if I could do a Doctor Who telly, I would love that. If I could be a baddie in a Doctor Who telly, I think that would tick all my boxes. I don't want to be goody. I don't want to be some sort of earnest person, as is my want.
And what was it like working on and being in the worlds of Big Finish?
Well, as always, it's an absolute joy. So I've done it a couple of times, and there's some things I can't talk about, upcoming maybe or not, but the people involved are excellent. And yeah, that really, it's never a chore. It's always a pleasure.
And you mentioned earlier that you don't like watching yourself back, but because the way Big Finish works, for anyone that's not aware, because this is the Third Channel, how do you listen to yourself back with Big Finish? Because it's design, because the sound design's so different to when you're in the booth recording your voice.
Well, what I've heard back, you often hear yourself played back for a couple of reasons. One, for pickups, and two, because, you know, they're trying to give direction and say, well, you know, there was this and we need to do that. So you when you're doing audio, you do hear yourself back more, which is that's fine. I don't actually mind hearing myself as much as watching, I think.
And would you, if you were on TV Doctor Who, what sort of villain would you want to be?
No, you see, I don't know, because I am not a Who expert. I was asked this, like, oh, and, you know, are you a big fan, or are you an expert? And I said, well, you can't ask me that, because there are people who actually have full PhDs in this, and I do not. So no, I'm an admirer, perhaps, maybe is the better. But I'm not a dedicated expert or fan in that sense. So no, there isn't a particular character or world or line of baddie, whatever it is, that I would want to do, if you see what I mean. It'd have to be a new one just for me.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.